From Steve S., he asks, why do you give away Teslas?
Man, you guys could ask me anything. This is what you asked me? All right, Steve, I'll answer the question. So Steve's probably referring to the fact, I don't know how many it's been at this point. So over the years, in 2017, we gave away our first Tesla. It was a Tesla Model S. We gave it away at the Avon Ergonomics Conference. It was originally part of a referral program that we were doing for our clients. And since that time, fast forward to today, I think we've now given away like 17 cars. And of those 17, I think maybe at least 13 or 14 of them have been Teslas, like a Model S, a Model X, a Model Y, a Model 3, or whatever it is. Why do we give away Teslas? I mean, the simple answer to this is really in the sense that I don't know that our audience of law firm owners would get excited about Kias, or if they would get excited if we gave away a Prius. And the real reason we do these things, it's like, oh, why do we give away cars? I mean, you have to do something to get attention. And when we gave away the first one, Chris was largely very much unknown. I mean, we were growing incrementally, maybe, one firm at a time, but we did not have anywhere near the resources of some of these larger organizations that have been around for decades. And I thought, well, how do we stand out and get noticed? And I said, well, maybe we give away a car. And then what kind of car? Okay, a Tesla. And it's not to say that our audience couldn't buy, a BMW or Mercedes or whatever it is, but, Teslas were cool. And Teslas are things that people got excited about, especially if they've ever ridden in one, if they were ever had that autopilot going, or even just a lot of the functionality. I mean, you've got like Netflix in your car and you've got like Disney Plus and all this stuff, especially if you've got kids. It's a great user experience and it's a fun vehicle that was a bit different from what somebody may already own. So, we started with one. Now we've done well over a dozen. And a lot of it, just any decision that we make in terms of like what we're going to give away to our clients, because it's expanded from referral programs to like our challenge when we did the Crisp Effect Challenge, to all sorts of different things that we've done, is really just what's going to get people excited and what's going to get them talking. I mean, sometimes it's actually funny. It's gone the other way too. And someone will say, well, it's always interesting to me when someone will say, well, we're not giving cars away. We've got all this substantive content or whatever it is. And then you look at how many people show up to their event and you're like, well, maybe you should have given the cars away and had the substantive content.
I was about to say, well, come on, we put out the substantive content.
Yeah, well, you got to have both. We're, all of us, no matter what type of business you're in, we're in the people business, and you've got to get people excited. You've got to do something different to stand out. It doesn't have to be giving a car away. It could be something else. We know firms that have amazing referral programs with other attorneys where they do golf tournaments and they do just VIP golf outings, whatever it is that works for you. But there's nothing wrong with doing something different. Just if you're going to do something different, stand out. Get people talking. Maybe they'll be talking about it in a positive way. Maybe they'll be talking about it in a negative way. They'll be criticizing it. They're still talking. Mm-hmm. So you're getting those impressions, some paid for, some unpaid for, right? It's the cheapest ones are the ones coming from your critics, because then someone's like, oh, wait a second, this company I've never heard of, they're giving away a car. Let me look into them. And then they start to know you. And then they get on your email list. And then they start listening to your podcast. Then they buy your book. And before you know it, they're a client and they're coming to your event. And it was all because somebody was critical of what it is that we were doing, which is, like I said, it goes either way. But yes, Steve, that is the answer. Why we give away Teslas is just because Priuses and Kias won't do. If we could just give away a Toyota Camry, I promise we wouldn't invest in giving away a Tesla. I mean, we've also done a Rolls Royce. We've done that Corvette Stingray. We've done a Ferrari. We've done, this past year, we did a G-Wagon. We've got something cool coming up this year. We'll see. But you just got to get people excited.